It just may be possible that the mind of a well-trained athlete has a greater ability to fight cancer.
I was laying back in the bed, and my mother started tearing, crying a little bit. My father was a little upset, and they looked at me, and I got to say, it was the glory of God just like released me from any fear of death immediately, and I was not even scared. My mother said, "Jason, it's cancerous," and I said, "Okay, now we're in a fight, like in a faith battle." Okay? This is called, yeah, this is the hook right over here.
It's pretty hard to characterize what kind of an athlete Jason Vale is. He loves sports, from arm wrestling to handball to hockey. With his competitive attitude, it's no wonder he saw his battle with cancer as David facing Goliath.
I remember laying in bed on chemotherapy, 142 pounds. They had given me radiation in the back, and I couldn't swallow my own saliva. And I remember talking to people on the phone, challenging them in handball.
At just 17, Jason learned he had an extremely rare form of cancer. And when he and his dad researched the disease themselves, they discovered more bad news. There were only 20 documented cases and not one survivor.
It wasn't like a defeated whatever. It was just, okay, it's not over yet. The game's not over yet. All athletes know that they're out there playing whatever sport they are, and they're aching from the day before, and you just have that drive to keep going. And when it came to the pain, I could have screamed and cuddled in a corner and said, "No, leave me alone, just let me die," or whatever. But because of that life, that mindset I was in of just competing and physical activity, handball, arm wrestling, whatever it was a baseball and everything, always getting hurt, and to just overcome that and just go right through the pain.
In a few seconds, we're going to finally put Jason down. No, we won't. He'll last all day.
For Jason, the road to recovery was much more rugged. A year after doctors removed the tumor on his lung, it grew back. This time, the cancer spread into his spine. He faced losing his ability to walk. But Jason is the kind of person who's always looking for a way to win.
I think this was just something that helped me get out of the depression of being sick, and something that I can actually physically get good at again. I thought I might just be crippled. I thought about a couple of things I can do because I was athletic. Arm wrestling was one of them.
Today at 25, Jason is a champion arm wrestler, and he's cancer-free. Doctors removed the second tumor, and Jason went through chemotherapy. That was 6 years ago. Now Jason believes it was his athletic edge that kept him alive.
Anybody that plays sports, just about anybody, plays to win, you know, and that's a whole edge against these type of things like cancer, especially what came up in my life. It's an edge because you have the attitude of wanting to win and not accepting a loss.